Hello, folks. We're live here at Stafford Motor Speedway for the AMA Modified Series. Stanford 1 of 50, and as always, it's Matt up here in the booth and my partner for the night. We got Kyle back in the booth with us. Kyle, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm excited for tonight. It was a long week from last Wednesday. It's such a good race. So, uh, hoping to be up here tonight for another great race.
Well, some things have changed here tonight. Kyle. A huge field, somewhere in the neighborhood of 27 cars right now in the server, and I tell you what, that is just unreal. Now they're going to drop 25th on back with a couple of special circumstances. If the driver has showed up before this season, they might get a wave by. But when it comes qualifying time, you're going to want to be in that top 25 for sure.
Oh yeah, qualifying is crucial here tonight. Unlike other nights, in qualifying, usually you just run. You want to be quick, but tonight you just have to put it all on the line to make sure you are going to be in that spot. Tonight we got a few new faces, and those few new faces really know how to drive. So, our top three drivers in points really need to just be in the game tonight. Just need to focus.
Yeah, they do, and it's going to be interesting. We'll take a look at the points here in just a moment. We did have a little bit of shakeup in point from last week. But I tell you what, man, I'm excited for tonight. Let's go ahead and check out these AMA Mod Series points here on Extreme TV in just a moment. Here we go. Let's take a look at it here, Kyle. And Steve Baker out front by 11 points. He got a big jump there last week. He went,
Yeah, he's definitely been up there towards the top this whole season. But as races go on, more people are going to join, more people are going to race, and more people are going to get um, better and better as the season goes on. So Steve Baker really has to hold on here. He's not that far ahead as you see, 152. So that's only 11 above Ricky Harden. That's not much. That is just that could end it all in one night.
yeah, and we've seen that last week. He came in, I think it was 1 point out. And when we left Martinsville, all of a sudden now he's got an 11-point lead. That shows you just how much it can change and how fast it can change, especially with no flash repairs. If you tear one of these cars up, your night is over, and that I would be concerned about here tonight.
Yeah, tonight, same rules apply for this race. Even though there's more people, same rules are going to apply here tonight. No tire changes. There will be a halfway break, so that will give a good chance for these drivers to let their cars cool down, let their tires cool down, because this track is burning hot here tonight, Matt. The track is at 116 degrees, so even hotter than Martinsville here up in Connecticut.
Yeah, really hot for Connecticut, actually. Ow. Well, it's going to be slick. You've got those big, wide tires on the back of these cars, but even with them being that wide, this temperature is just going to affect these cars to no end here tonight. Well, folks, we're 17 minutes away from qualifying time. So, Kyle, if you're one of these drivers, you're getting down to the last 17 minutes of practice, and you know that you got to make the field. What is your thoughts?
Um, if I was one of these guys, towards actually no, not even just any of these drivers here tonight, practice, that's the most crucial part here tonight. That is where you figure out where you're at, where your setup's at, and it gives you a perfect chance. In real life and in iRacing, practice is perfect. I like to think of practice and racing to shooting layups in a basketball game. You watch basketball, they get out there and they'll shoot some layups before the game starts. This is exactly how practice and racing is. You get to figure out, that feeling of where to be, how hard to hit the throttle, how hard to hit the brake certain spots, where you should set your stagger, where you should set your tire pressures. That this is just the perfect chance here, Matt.
Yeah, for sure. And if we're looking down our rundown, some of these guys have put up some big numbers as far as laps in practice. I know Colin there has ran somewhere in the neighborhood of 17 or so. These guys are definitely taking advantage of every moment of practice they can get. The nerves has got to be kicking in now. You're less than 15 minutes away, and this may be the biggest race of the season for these guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. One of the biggest races here tonight. Very crucial to get these guys out here, and you want to do well. But Matt, I didn't do this last race, and I kind of want to do this race. I kind of want to give these guys, these fans, some info about some of these tracks we go to. I think it's a great opportunity, to tell people how this track is, how big it is. So we'll start out with the location of it here tonight. So this track is called Stafford Motor Speedway. It is located in Stafford Springs, Connecticut. So up in the east side of the United States, way up north, over by New York and Maine. So this track here tonight is going to be a half mile, so that's another short track for these guys, and that's going to be 4 turns here tonight. So just a little bit of track info for you guys to kind of see how this track is, and what it's all about.
For sure. Now, another thing about this track, it's a pretty much a one groove racetrack. You want to be to the middle bottom of the racetrack. You see some guys letting their car wash up a little bit into the middle groove, but once you're out there racing, you want to hug that bottom and have that lower line all the way around through here. Because, you get on that outside line, Kyle, like we see right here, you can drop back in a hurry.
Oh yeah, running that top line as we saw last week in Martinsville. A couple of these guys, you saw Katie and Steve Baker battling once again last week at Martinsville, and Katie was running the bottom, and Steve tried to run on the top, and Steve lost it all. He couldn't go anywhere. He just slowed down, and he went second to third just because of him running that top side. So when you want to pass, you really have to. That it's a last second decision. You got to figure out this might be it. I might be able to pass right here, but if you make the wrong decision, that could cost you a spot or two.
Oh, for sure. Well, folks, we're now getting close to the 10-minute mark. Everything inching closer to being showtime here tonight. Boy, everybody here better be excited for this one. So we will get ready to go live here in a moment, folks. Kyle, let me ask you a question. You tried these cars out a couple of days ago. You said you had a little bit of problems.
Yeah, I mean, I remember talking to you guys here in that first broadcast here with Matt, and I was like, these cars look fun, they look different, so I'm gonna go try them. And I did exactly as I said. I took these cars out at Lanier, the asphalt side of Lanier, and it's if you guys don't know about Lanier, it's a really small track. It's short, so it was a little different for me. I'm used to throwing in the turn really hard and turning the wheel all the way to the right. But here's the thing, you can't do that. You got to keep the wheel to the left, and I'm not used to that. I thought it was you got to turn left to go right, but not in these cars.
For sure. Well, at 12 minutes away here, and it is getting down to it, folks. Hot racetrack, bunch of cars. I'm predicting some carnage out there tonight, to be honest.
I expect a double digits in the caution count tonight, so I'm gonna be getting. I'm gonna have to definitely go over of what Matt's number is, because it's gonna be a high count of cautions here tonight.
Well, it's going to be a caution count limit like none other. But we're going to step away here for just a moment, and we'll be back with you here in a moment on Extreme Sim TV, and we will get ready to go racing from Stanford. Everyone stand by, and we'll be back with you. Alrighty, folks, it's Matt back up in the booth with you, and I've got a little bit of an announcement here. For the first time in Extreme Sim TV history, it's not going to be a one-person booth, not going to be a two-person booth. It's going to be a three-person booth. Josh, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you tonight, Matt?
I'm doing good. Coming to join the party.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to watching these wheel and modifieds around the Stafford Motor Speedway tonight.
And four, buddy. Well, folks, so here's how this is going to work. We got three of us, and I'd like to tell you we know how it's going to pan out. We have no idea. We're going to wing it.
Yep, we're gonna be yelling at the at all the cars flying by, and if there's a crazy wreck, we're all gonna be yelling.
For sure.
As Matt said, guys, earlier these few past races, it's just, when you have two people in there, it's two friends talking about racing. But hey, we'll have three guys here, three friends here talking about racing, just having a good time. So we'll definitely, we're not professional as you say, but we're gonna get you fans with some good time here tonight. These AMA modifieds always put on a good show, and no less other than tonight, it's gonna be another great show. As I think, Matt, are you back?
Yeah, guys, I lost you there for a second. Well, we'll get ready to go back, or we'll get ready to go green here in just a moment. Well, qualifying time's almost here. Man, I would be getting nervous if I was these guys. Oh boy.
I mean, sweating. Yeah, you're gonna sweat out here. It's 79 degrees out here. Beautiful day here at Connecticut. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be sweating from that, but I'm gonna be sweating even more just because of just how many cars are out here. I mean, there's just so many guys out here that know how to run these cars. The great top three here tonight, the AMA is, of course, KD, Steve. You got Rex Hoyle out there, Justin Bankowski. These guys are pretty surprised about the new cars out here tonight. I mean, I've never heard of Colin Alvin with the 838. That is a very quick time here tonight at Stafford. So we'll see how he does in qualifying. Anything can change. You might see some of these guys. I've seen it happen before here. You might see it with a guy running a 22.8 in qualifying or in practice, and then go out for qualifying and run a 19.1. You never know.
For sure. Now, Josh, I know you've got a lot of experience driving. What would be your thoughts sitting here as you're getting ready to go qualifying, knowing if you don't make it in the top 25, there's a chance you don't even make the race?
Well, I've been in a position like that before. The last time it was the Snowball Derby back in December. It's kind of tough having a limited field, especially when you go into qualifying. You're very nervous. You're like, oh, am I gonna make the race? But usually what I do is just kind of calm down before I go out there and just try to run a very good line, which is a lot easier said than done. But yeah, and I make sure to turn off the standings so I don't see where I'm at, because I don't want to be on the first lap and see where I'm at and then get all nervous running the second lap like, oh, I'm not going to make it. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting.
For sure, it will be. Well, we're getting ready to go a green flag racing here in a little bit, folks. Buffalo up 3 minutes away from qualifying time. Man, I'm getting antsy, wanting to see some qualifying. Well, Kyle, I'll let you grab a hold of our points leader right quick and get a pre-race word with Mr. Steve Baker.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have Steve come up here and talk to us for a little bit. So fans here tonight, we're gonna pull up Steve Baker, the points lead here tonight, and let's hope he can keep that position here after this race, because great guys out here that want to be in that position, Steve's in. So let's go ahead and bring Steve up here. Hey Steve, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
It's Kyle from Extreme Racing Network here with Matt and Josh up in the broadcast booth. We just want to get a pre-race interview tonight. So here tonight at Stafford, plenty of cars out here. So plenty of cars that are gonna want to be in the position you are in tonight, as you are the leader of the points. So before I ask any questions, what goes through your mind when explain to these fans, like, what goes through your mind when you are in that top position and you are going into a race that is as big as this one?
Well, just finishing. That's the first thing. It's pretty loose out and slick at this track. As you can see, there's a lot of fast guys out here too. I think KD, man, if he had been here all 4 races this year, he would definitely nab the top spot. I feel kind of bad after last week. Felt like I kind of gave it up and cost myself the win. But congrats to him for not making a mistake. But yeah, I think that's it. Not making mistakes and getting to the finish line is the top priority. And then from then on, if you're in a shot to win it there with 50 or so laps to go, then you just go for it.
Yeah, it was definitely last week was definitely heartbreaking here for me, Matt, to watch you. You were absolutely amazing. Let me tell you that, and just the luck. Some of these fans that usually that are new to racing and maybe have never been in a race car, never really watched racing. Racing is just it's a lot of luck. It's like 80% luck, and then you get you have that like 20% skill. Especially in iRacing, luck it's always popping up here and then bad, good luck. But lately you've been getting that bad luck. So tonight here, hopefully that bad will turn into good. I want to see you in victory lane tonight, Matt. I'll definitely tell you that right now.
Yeah, we'll go for it. Colin's looking pretty quick. KD quick again, and Adam up here. So yeah, like you said, it's the luck of the draw sometimes. I think if it would have stayed green last week, we might have had a win, but it didn't, and that's how it falls sometimes. So you just gotta deal with what you're given and make the best of it.
Alrighty, though. Thank you for talking to us here. Number 55 of Steve Baker here tonight. Make sure you guys watch him out there, and we'll see you hopefully after the race here, Steve.
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty, good interview there. What, you guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Josh, what do you think? You ready for it?
As ready as I'll ever be.
You're about as where I'm at with it. Well, 31 seconds, and we're going to find out who's going to make the field here tonight. And once we get that done, we've got 150 laps headed your way. And it will be exciting for sure going forward this evening. Well, let's get ready to go qualifying here, folks. In just 1 second, you see Steve out there on track right now. And a couple of cars just trying to get those last couple of seconds of practice. And as time runs out, well, folks, it is qualifying time here for the AMA Modified Series.
Yep, so these guys are going to have 2 laps here tonight. So these 2 laps are very, very important for these guys. It's either for qualifying, it's a state. You still got me?
Yeah, I got you there, buddy.
There we go. Okay, I was like, my game froze. I froze. Anyway, it's a stay here or go home type of night for qualifying. So I would love to stay here. I mean, if I was a race car driver, I'd love to stay here. I don't want to go home. So that's a lot. That's a lot of work to pack up your trailer to go home. So these guys really want to stay here tonight.
For sure. Well, here we go. We're rolling out on track, guys, and I'm looking right now. You got Michael rolling out on track. Douglas is rolling his car a little bit here. Tony out on track as well. KD, we've got to keep an eye on KD. He's been strong all year long, and we're going to get some times on the board. So, Josh, when you're coming up to speed like this, what do you normally do to kind of focus and get the best lap time you possibly can?
Oh, definitely got to focus on the racetrack. Look exactly where you're going. Know when to brake. Don't overbrake. Don't underbrake. Is a lot of things, especially on a short track like this one. And when I was looking in practice, I noticed quite a few people were losing control there. I don't know. It must be a slick track. I don't know. But that on top of nerves is a lot more difficult. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see who's gonna make it and who's not.
Well, we got a couple of times turning in here. Kyle Rex up top of the board, 19.350. I think he is pretty safe with that lap time. I don't think he has anything to worry about. But if you look back at Tony, the 20.144, I would be a little bit worried about that.
Yeah, Tony's definitely been a guy here to really work well with this series in the modifieds, and I would just it would be heartbreaking for Tony to have to go home tonight. You don't always, you could be great in practice, and then qualifying comes out, and you just kind of lose it. You kind of lose your rhythm, and hopefully, he can kind of stay towards the top, as more times come in.
Yeah, now I will say the admins have a decision that they can make here. If you race in the series all season long, they can give you a waiver, but that is totally an admin call and an admin decision. I wouldn't want to have to make that decision personally.
No, you definitely that could ruin a couple friendships there, and I'm not the type of person that likes to do that. So I would hate to be an admin here tonight.
Alrighty. Well, what are you seeing out there out of them right now, Josh? What do you think their main issue is here with the speedway during qualifying here?
Well, I was actually just looking at the number 41. Seems like he's doing exactly what I thought some people would do. He losing control. He's watching up the track. I don't know. But I haven't really looked at too many others. Some others, the ones that are already qualified up front, like the number 54, who's currently on the pole right now. He did a pretty smooth laps. So yeah, I think he's safe, good to go. He might actually grab the pole here. That's a pretty good time, 19.350.
19.350. Yeah, that is one of those lap times that you kind of dream of for, and that is a good time here for Stanford. And I tell you what, guys, you've got a minute left, and there's a lot of cars that have not took a time yet. That could be dangerous depending on what the admins decide to do here. There may be some people getting cut just because they didn't take a time here. I'm looking. Well, right now we got the 22 out on track. He's trying to turn with a minute left.
And there we go. We have Colin Allman that is going out there to try to put a time here. He was your pole setter for their practice, so we'll see what he can do here in qualifying.
Now Colin rolled to the end of pit road. Now he's rolling again. And that's going to be cutting it close. 45 seconds left. He's going to have to hustle to even get that car around. He should be able to do it, but man, I don't know if I'd have cut it that close, Josh. If you make a mistake here and you don't have time to go back out and run another lap, I don't think I would have done that.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's all about the nerves, and yeah, I think maybe he wants the challenge. Who knows?
Matt, I gotta
be big wiggle coming out the corner there.
I gotta be harsh once again, Matt. For Martinsville, I was pretty harsh, but 67. If you go home tonight, that is 100% your fault. You were coming out here, 30 seconds to go. That is your fault if you go home tonight.
Oh, and he's out of time.
Looks like, yep, he's not gonna make a lap. Dang.
Now, here comes the question: what do you do now? Now we're showing 19. They have definitely cut the field down. Looks like they kept calling in. He is in, but we're down to 20 cars. They have cut the field apparently here. We're going to wait to double check that. Man, that was risky. I tell you what, that was a risky call it made there. He's in the show, looks like, so.
Yeah, look.
Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very slick track tonight. We'll have to see how that changes throughout the course of this race.
Turns 4 was, from what my view, was definitely troubling for these guys. So that turn 4, as you say, it's going to be slick. So these guys really have to be careful coming into the power. You want to be slow coming into the power. You don't want to just jam it down. That just is going to slide those tires right out, and then you're gone. You're in the grass.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Most definitely. Well, guys, we're going to take a look at your qualifying grid here tonight. Rex coming home with the pole here this evening. Brian will start outside in a second. Third, KD. Steve Baker, fourth. Fifth, Rich. Sixth, Jonathan. Seventh, Adam. Bruce, eighth. Ninth, Brandon. And Zach, 10th. Justin there, 11th. Daniel, 12th. 13th goes to Michael, Barry. And 14th goes to Michael and Stefan. 15th, Tony. 16th, Colin. 17th is going to go to Dylan Parker. Hey, it's nice to see Dylan Parker. I actually covered a couple of leagues with him in that. Back out here tonight. And Gerald West, 18th. 19th, Tyler. Ryan back there, 20th. First being Ford Rubin. Rick Harden, 22nd, 23rd, John, 24th, Douglas, 25th, AJ, Scotty scored 26th, Rick, 27th, and 28th was Charles, and Danny, 29th. Now, I'm not sure that all these cars will be starting, but that's how their times come across the board. Well, folks, we're getting ready to go green to flag racing. Buckle up, because we're going to go 150 laps here tonight. Boy, guys, I'm excited for this. A ton of cars out here. The pressure's unreal. We're going racing at Stanford.
Yeah, these AMA modifieds. Let's put on a good show, fans. Give a round of applause to these drivers come around at your at this track, short track racing at its finest. So let's see some good action here tonight. It's gonna be on your heels the entire race. So as these cars roll around this track, we're gonna be one green coming in.
And for, well, Josh, how about you shoot off the fireworks over there for it?
Kaboom!
That worked. That worked. Hey, that moment that I need a cutscene of fireworks.
Yeah, you definitely need that.
All right, guys. Well, here we go. We're going to go green and flag racing and just over a lap. I don't get lost on the racetrack here. So let's take a quick bet. How many yellows do we have tonight, guys?
15 for me.
Ooh, I was gonna say 12, maybe. Maybe not 15, but oh.
Well, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to go with 10.
Alright.
All right, here we go. Out of turn at number 4. Get ready to go green and flag racing. We are underway from Stafford, Connecticut.
Alright, the number 60 car takes the lead from the outside. We got the number 55 following behind him.
Nice battle up near the front, 2 by 2 for second. And these guys doing a good job keeping it clean here this first lap.
Oh yeah, definitely. Number 54 looks like he's trying to stay low and get past that number 55 of, I believe that's Steve Baker. He's trying to get past him. Dropping back now. And he's got some somebody on his outside there.
Steve Baker has been in this position many times this season, being behind the first place. So he definitely he feels comfortable in that second position spot. He knows how to handle it. He knows how to stay calm. So we'll see if he can do it once again here tonight.
Yeah, you look at Brian there. We seen last week he drove that 60 car for all it was worth through the field. Now out front early on. If he can hang on here, it'd be a huge night for him. Already 4 laps complete here at Stanford. And these guys are out there really bad. One single file for the most part here, Josh. What do you think? No faster tires, get single file, kind of save the race car a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. It looks like they're not really playing it too safe at the moment. Well, I don't know. They're kind of playing it safe right now. They're still racing pretty hard early on. I think that's gonna change here later on in the race. They're gonna start racing each other. Oh, we got a little bit of contact back there around 6th or 7th place. That not really sure what number that car is. Looks like 46 and the 12.
Yeah, that was definitely tight. Well, Kyle, another problem we're running into here, they're going to catch lap traffic in a hurry.
Oh, we've had lap traffic every race. It seems like the AMA series, and it's caused trouble for these guys up in the top. You saw a couple drivers complain about these lap traffic. So once again, another factor you got to think of.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a factor in short track racing. You're always going to catch lap traffic.
Well, don't look now, but Steve Baker's going to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to take the race lead away from Brian. Brian right there on the high side, though, trying to fight back. But once you get put to the outside, there's really nothing you can do here at Stanford. You got to give the spot up, and he may lose second if he ain't careful here.
Yep, about to say he's about to lose second here to Rex Hoyle in the 54. Has been trying to get second ever since the race began. And he's going to do it.
And we got a yellow on the speedway. We'll go see if we can find it here. Yellow is out.
Can't seem to find this one.
Me either. I don't know where the yellow came. Wait, oh, right there it is. We found it at the same time.
And he wound up all the way in the pits.
If you can get a car number there, let's see.
Give me that number
That's
15.
15002. Yep.
Number 15 machine. That's Mr. Brick there. And you, like you said, contact. Watch out, people in pit road, because that car will really slid through. You got it woed down, come to a stop. First yellow of the evening. Well, guys, we made it 10 laps before the first yellow. Are you a little bit surprised?
Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I figured they were gonna somebody was gonna run into each other there in the back of the pack on the first corner of the first lap, but they held on to it pretty good.
Hey, weird iRacing question, even though we're on the air. Does anybody else have the pace car tires leaking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep,
I've always had that problem.
yeah, that's a problem here for me too. I don't know. Must be a new package on that Porsche there.
Yeah, like neon rims or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
something.
Hey, iRacing, give us better pace cars. Preferably hittable pace cars.
Oh no.
Ooh, that'd be a mess in the hosted servers.
Yeah.
I just want to, be like Cold Trickle and be able to hit everything on the racetrack. All right. Well, nobody's going to pit here because, well, they can't take tires. We're not at the halfway break. So, Steve out front, your points leader. He got to the front. He's been able to stay there. Brian, of course, lost all the way back to third. Probably lucky if that yellow come out. That helped Brian out quite a bit of it. Well, guys, what do you think about it here so far from Stanford?
Great. No, go ahead, Josh.
No, you go ahead. I went last time.
Okay. It's great racing already. I'm kind of surprised that these guys didn't junk it in the first corner on that first lap. Pretty surprising with how many cars are here and how short this track is. But once again, Steve Baker out here doing great tonight. I knew earlier when I was talking to him, I knew he had that confidence in his voice to, really stay calm and stay focused here tonight. As you can see, he's following the pace car, and that means he's in position number 1.
Oh yeah, definitely. The racing is exciting right now. It's going to be even more exciting later on. These guys, they're just riding around right now. They're professionals. They're good short track, open wheel racers. They know what they're doing. I think it's going to heat up here later on in the race, and we're gonna see some good racing later on.
Well, not only that, I mean, what a night this is becoming already. You're looking at the fact of a great race as we get ready to go back green, and we've got 3 people here to cover it for you, and we're going to see the green flag back in the air once again. Green in the air. We're underway from Stafford one more time. Wow, Steve, nice start.
Nice start by the number 55 of Steve Baker. He's going to dive it low, and he's going to pull right on away from the number 54.
But look back in the pack, Kyle. They're all over each other like a bunch of bees back there.
Yeah, they're fighting for that position. They want to keep moving forward, and on these restarts, you want to be lucky to start on the inside. That's where it's at. If you start on the outside, you're going to be pushed all the way up towards the wall, and you'll lose 2-3 spots.
Yeah, for sure. And guys, we're going to do the best we can to bring you all the action here tonight, but there's just so much action. I need about 20 more cameras, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely me too.
We need a production truck. Oh, we got trouble. Back straight away, they're going to be stacking up around the 15th, 16th position. I think they got it straightened out, but it was definitely hairy there for a moment. The car got up into the outside wall. Couldn't get the car number for you there. And then stacked that whole entire back half of the field up. Great job by everybody involved to get through. And man, these laps are ticking by here. 18 and 150 in the books here already.
Yes, sir, and it looks like third place car of the 88 IGA machine of KD Osborne. He looks low. He's trying to get second place here. Number 54 washes up the track. Yeah, he might be able to get it here. Here he goes to second place. Number 88 of KD Osborne.
Well, Kyle, you said KD was going to be strong.
And there goes the 54. He's going to lose more than just second place.
Wow, he's going to drop back way back. Well, Kyle, you called it. You said KD was going to be strong. And your prediction's coming true here already.
Yeah, they're going to give you another battle. These fans love Katie and love Steve. I'm a huge fan of these two, and these are going to give you another great action-packed fight here once again at Stafford.
And looks like the number 67 of Allman slid right on by the 46 of Jones for a third position.
Guys, have you not seen this? Colin Allman, the number 67 car, started 16th, and he is in third place right now.
Caution is out.
In third place and yellow flag on the racetrack one more time here. We'll go back and see if we can sort it out and take the three of us to find it. Kind of cars out here on the racetrack.
Oh, there it is. We got the number 45 car, and looks like the 25 car over there on turns 1 and 2.
Oh, here we have it. Let's take a look at it. Oh, just a little bit of contact around he goes. Man, that's just good short track racing, folks. Nothing really intentional about it. Just two cars ran out of real estate. One getting turned around. That brought the second yellow out of the evening.
Yeah, it looked like the number 64 of Michael Berry. He decided to make a risky move going into that corner and maybe gain another position, but just didn't work out for him, and he ended up taking out the 25. Hopefully no feelings are hurt there. Otherwise, we might see some retaliation later on.
Well, you know, and that's a part of racing. It's all risk versus reward. It's part of it. You have to make a move on these short tracks, and you don't have a lot of room to do it.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially in short track racing. I mean, everybody's made crazy moves that were pretty risky, and sometimes it worked out, and sometimes it didn't. I mean, I know I've made quite a few moves that didn't work out, and then guys get mad at you. But you know, it's all part of racing, especially in short track racing, and yeah.
For sure. I know earlier today I made quite a move there in a Legends car. I went 5 wide, and that's usually not a great idea on a Legends car.
Woo, 5 wide. What track were you at?
I think it was Thompson.
Oh my, how did you even do that?
Very, very, very carefully.
Man, did y'all wreck?
Nope.
Wow.
Oh, well, Kyle, buddy. Steve Baker out front. 25 complete. 125 to go here once we get it sorted out. A little less than that now.
He's led the entire race, or not the entire race, but he's led most of the race here tonight, and that I give props to Steve, man. To have so many cars behind him and to have these, you know, the 2-3 guys behind him, that just to be able to stay calm is that is one thing you want in a race car driver, is the ability to stay calm and stay focused in these type of situations. It's just like in a track meet or any type, you might look behind you real quick and you might be, whoa, that guy's fast. You know, he won this big championship last year, and he's right behind me, but I'm going to stay calm, I'm going to stay focused and get it done.
For sure.
And one thing I want to point out about Mr. Steve Baker, he ran his fastest lap on lap number 2, which was the same time as the pole lap time from Rex Hoyle with the 19.350.
Well, you know, it's about time to go back green flag racing. What do we think, guys? I think he's going to be able to hang on the restart.
I think he'll be able to hang on for it right now. I'm not sure though. 90 or the 88's right there.
Whoa, what a jump there from Steve. What a move. He's going to pull a good 4 or 5 car lengths into turn 1 as green flags back in the air. But look right here at Colin. Colin easing his way to the back bumper yellow flag on the racetrack. Once again, we'll see if we can find it. Had to be back in the pack. And that's kind of what you see here. Cautions breed cautions. And that yellow will come out pretty much immediately. Hey, let's see if we can take a look and find it. I'm not seeing it, but there it is.
It was that 45 car, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Getting turned around.
That's his second caution. Matt, I don't know the rules, but isn't it 2 cautions and you're out?
I don't think they've got implemented tonight. I know they'll monitor it, but I don't think they've got it implemented tonight. But yellow back out on the speedway again. Again, some great short track racing. just went wrong there, and we ended up with the car backwards in the corner.
That'll be the third caution here tonight at Stafford.
As we got the iRacing Pace Car Dub edition out there.
Yeah. Hey, they want you to see the pace car. That's why the wheels look like that.
Yeah, right.
They
25-inch
didn't think
spinners.
yeah, they didn't think there was enough lights on the top, so they're like, let's make the wheels blink a little bit. Yeah, it should be good, noticeable.
Oh Lord. Anyway, oh Kyle, bring us back to earth here, buddy.
Oh man, you guys are something. But here tonight, 67. We remember we were talking about Colin Allman. We kind of forgot about him. You know, we were like, hey, this guy's starting 16th. There's no way he's gonna make it way up here. But in second, and he's moving his way up to Steve. I mean, he has to be crabbing himself for something right now. I mean, this is something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think if that last caution didn't come out, I think he would have took the lead from Steven. I mean, he was all over his bumper, and he was fixing to make a move down there on the inside and get right by him for the lead. Yeah, I think he didn't want to qualify because, you know, he figured if he qualified, he'd probably start up front and dominate the whole race. So he wanted to give himself another challenge and start from the back and make his way through the field. I think that's what he was doing.
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job. You know, Kyle, you was kind of harsh there with Colin when he made the choice he made there about qualifying. But it looks like that chance is starting to pay off for him. Maybe there's something to his plan.
Yeah, he's got a plan. I can definitely tell that, Matt.
He has worked his way through this field again, guys. Once we get to 75, we'll have a 5-minute break. He'll be able to switch tires. We'll grab some interviews. Once again, that's coming up at about lap 75 here. But right now, we're going to head down the back straightaway. Lights are off on the iRacing pace car. Steve Baker will bring them to green once again. Question here, can he hold off Colin? That's going to be answered here in just a moment. Out of turn number 4, ooh, they're really stacked up here. They will get away cleanly. Steve with about, well, he didn't get as big of a lead as what he wanted there. Here comes Colin into turn 1.
No, he didn't get a good jump like he did last time, but he did get a pretty good jump. Here comes the number 67 all over the bumper. Caution is out. Caution is out. And contact all over the track. Man.
And trouble deep in the pack as well. Now, this is what we kind of expected to happen. Looks like they get stacked up deep in the pack. We're going to try to find the exact car here. But, oh, one car hard in the wall. But he kept it straight, but the yellow flag came out. So, I'm really lucky there that we didn't have a bigger issue than what we had. Yellow flag back out, lap number 35.
Gotta point out that the 88 of Osmond did a very good job holding on to that car.
Yeah, he really did. We'll go back and look at that. As 2 different incidents went on basically at the same time. Man, KD was all sorts of sideways there. He caught that race car, held on to that machine, and he'll keep it straight. And, wow, that's impressive.
And I'll tell you what, Mr. Ullman, he sure does want that lead. He was all over the bumper at number 55. Made contact going into number 3 there. And luckily they didn't lose control. He backed off a little bit when he ran into him. But he was still going at it. Yeah, you can definitely tell he wants that lead.
And most definitely. Well, folks, while we got a moment here, I'm going to take us over. We're going to do a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back here on Extreme Sim TV's coverage of AMA Modified at Stafford 150. Alrighty, we're back here, getting ready to go back green here in just a moment. While it's still on the iRacing pace car, otherwise known as the iRacing pace car dub edition model. iRacing, if you want to do it, I get naming rights because I named it first the dub edition pace car. I want to see
Yeah.
I want to see 20-inch spinners, side runners, whole 9 yards.
Oh my gosh. Well, Kyle has to bring us back to Earth now.
Yep,
Once
let's get
again.
it back to racing now. It's lights are out. It's time to go racing.
10-4. Well, here we go. Lap number 40 will go on the board when we go green once again.
Dub edition Porsche pulls right on off.
There it is. And we will go green. And green at flag is out. Steve Baker jumps in the throttle. He'll pull ahead by about a half a car. But man,
67 on the outside. Wow, is he going to clear him
you
on the
cannot
outside?
do
Yeah.
you cannot do this here.
Wow, and a caution again. Wow.
We're gonna go back and take a look at that. You cannot do that here. That
It's gonna be that
does
number
not
64
happen.
car.
We're at a loss of words here.
Yeah, the 64 car goes around, but he passed him on the outside.
Yeah, that's bigger news there. Wow.
Kyle, he passed him on the outside, bud. After we just talked about you couldn't do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. I mean, you're gonna get into his left rear and just send him down. And we just got a word from Tyler, the race control that restart's gonna be changed to single file. So that is a game changer here tonight at Stafford.
Oh yeah, that's a big game changer.
Well, Colin takes over the lead from the outside of the racetrack. Something that I didn't even think was possible here at Stanford, but he did it.
Oh,
that is the biggest hard charger award I could imagine getting.
Oh, and I'll tell you, he didn't just get that lead because the caution came out. He was going to clear him off the straightaway there.
There's gonna be 5 cautions here tonight.
5 yellows here, Kyle, and I think the single file restart will help.
It definitely will help.
There's just so many cars out here on such a small track, man. It's so difficult on these guys.
Oh yeah, and especially some of the newer guys in the back there, they're just trying to learn the racetrack, learn how to drive these things. These things are not easy to drive, and especially with this many cars, I mean, it gets pretty tricky. But yeah.
Well, we'll get ready to stack them back up and go again here in a moment. And another part to this is we're running out of time before we're our halfway point. So, you're going to be taking tires here pretty soon. Here in, say, 30 laps or so. So, you got that to look forward to, at least if you're one of these drivers, Kyle.
What was that, Matt?
The new tires here, when they get new tires here in about 30 laps, that's going to change the game.
Oh, that will change everything. New tires is sometimes what you want, and then for other people, these guys are used to slick tires. I mean, these guys are used to slick tires. I mean, every race this season, you can't get a change of fresh tires, so they're used to slick tires. So getting real nice fresh ones on there are going to be a little bit newer for these guys.
Well, a 45 goes on the board, and the lights are out on the pace car. Single file restart. This is going to be different. Well, if I'm Steve Baker, I'm going to get to the back bumper of Colin. And be honest, I'm going to move him up the racetrack because I know he's got a quick race car. And if he gets away from him, I don't know how they'll ever run him down. Well, here we go. Our friend, the Dub Edition pace car on pit road, will go green at once again. And ready, green flag is out. The 67 machine jets out to the race lead by a good 2 car lengths now as they exit turn to number 1 and 2. And he is gone.
Great jump by the 67. Looks like the 55, he kind of slipped up there in turn number 2. The 88 got to his back bumper, but he keeps it straight and keeps on going. Ooh.
Well, Kyle, what are you thinking right now? Are you kind of shocked at how strong that Colin appears to be?
Yeah, I mean, he came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere in practice and kind of fell back ball line, but then he came out of nowhere again in the feature here tonight.
Yeah, and we're taking these laps off in a hurry. Now we're all single file. I kind of expect us to get a little bit of a long run here. We'll see how that changes the handling of these cars as they get more and more laps on the tires. We do have a side-by-side battle back here with the 60 of Brian. And Brian is just sliding back. Now he'll lose all the way back to 8th here. Not
Well, he was
tonight.
running that top.
Yeah, not the night that he was wanting there, Kyle.
Yeah, he wanted it, but he should have been a little bit smarter. He needed to gain a little bit more momentum to be able to pass somebody on top. If you don't have momentum and you want to pass somebody on top, you're not going to go anywhere if you don't have momentum.
Okay, we're going to point this out. We're going to point this out, Josh. Here we go. Our broadcast partner, Kyle, is like the Simon Cowell of broadcasting. Like,
You think?
yeah, I think he's like Simon Cowell. What do you think?
Simon Cowell in what way?
Hmm.
Like, rude?
Or no, blood. More blood.
Oh,
Oh, there's pretty much single file here, guys. These guys are. I'm pretty much thinking they're taking it more easy here.
oh yeah, they're taking it more easy now, and the tires are more slick. And I actually saw the number 12 car back there in 7th place of Stokes. He kind of slipped up there after a couple laps after that restart, so I know he's probably begging for tires. And so are a lot of these other guys around in this field.
Well, right now we're going to put a spotlight here. We got Justin in the 74 machine setting in 5th. Good run for him so far tonight. Up here in the top 5. Nice run up here, and I tell you what, these top 2nd through about 4th, these guys are tightening up here. Steve Baker, KD, and Adam Jones right here together, and they're putting on a show. Now Steve's going to start to walk away from them a little bit. He'll try to go run back down Colin once again. Well, and here we go. We're coming through 3 and 4. This pack of cars right on top of each other. You cannot get any better than this as far as short track racing goes. In the AMA Modified Series here at Stafford, putting on a show. And man, oh man, it's been exciting here all night long. And you see 68 machine the 46 and the 88 right on top of each other. I think, and the what I'm seeing there, KD is just trying to fight that car down to the bottom there, hold it near the bottom of the racetrack there, Kyle.
Yeah, running that bottom is what you want. As we say here again and over, and these guys have to understand it. And with this many laps now, these guys should have figured out their line, and you don't want to change it. You want to keep running that. If it's good, you want to keep running, but if it's bad, then that halfway mark, you need to make some changes.
Yeah, figure out what you want to do to get the speed out of the car.
Well, number 46 kind of tapped the wall there. He got a little loose coming out of the turn 4, trying to get all over the bumper of the 88, make a pass for the, what is it, 3rd position, 4th position?
4th position.
4th position.
Yep. And looks like the leaders are getting into lap traffic now. You're going to have to be really careful as you get through.
25 also trying to get out of the way. He got in the wall there on the front stretch.
Yeah, not a lot of room to try to maneuver to get out of the way here.
Yeah, not a lot of room, and you don't want to mess somebody else's race up, so yeah, he's definitely trying to get out the way for him.
Well, meanwhile, back in outer space, Colin's still starting to pull away here.
Number 88 is all over the bumper of number 55.
Oh, that was tight right there. As we've seen the 88 dive back in the line. Man. And did you see that? The 88, the back of that car started to step out. We're seeing these tires starting to go.
A very good catch indeed. Didn't lose too much ground on him, but whoop, now he's got the number 46 all over his bumper.
Yeah, if you slip up here, Kyle, at all, you're going to be in trouble, bro.
Here he goes, making a move on the inside. Nope, not going to work. And the number 46 trying the outside. Can he do it? Nope, doesn't look like he's going to get there. We got a very
No,
exciting
jeez,
battle up here for second, third, and
jeez.
fourth.
Well, Kyle, what would you do to try to set the pass up here? You've tried it. It ain't working for you. What would you do?
If it's not working, you got to try something new. Don't keep trying something that's not working. That's one thing in racing. If you have a setup, you go out there and it's not working, and you don't change anything, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be that same. So you got it.
Oh yeah, sometimes when you start a race, you end up with a completely different setup at the end.
Adam now trying to hang on to fourth. He's got pressure there from Justin. Those two nearly side by side. Meanwhile, back there for second again, Steve Baker under fire, trying to hang on in front of KD. Does a good job for now as we're coming up on the 10 to go marker until we get to halfway here in the Stafford 150.
The number 74 of Bankowski looks like he's catching up to the 46 as well. Might have a four-man battle up here, and we got lap traffic on the outside.
For sure. These guys all over each other here. Meanwhile, Colin, it just steps away. Man, oh man, this is some hectic racing for the AMA Modified Series here at Stanford. These guys are doing everything they can to hang on. Ooh. Well, I will tell you what, Kyle, your caution prediction, as we get what comes out, dang it.
Good timing.
Dang it.
It'll be 6 cautions.
I was fixing to say your yellow flag prediction may be in trouble, but, you know.
As it comes out.
Yeah. We're just not even going to bring that up. Let it come out immediately as I said that.
Yeah, Matt, your caution prediction might be in jeopardy here.
Hey, just a little bit.
What was it, 10 you said?
Yep.
I think I said 12. Yeah, we're not too far spaced out, I mean.
And now what's going to happen here? We're at 68, so we're right on top of the halfway break. So we'll see what they decide to do here.
I wonder if the 67. I don't know.
I mean, they might as well pull it in now and call it the halfway break, because once they go green again, then they're just gonna have to throw the yellow back out. There's not gonna be any chance to go anywhere. So, if I was racing Trod, go ahead and pull it in.
I'm waiting to see if we get word here. I would imagine that's about what's going to happen, because we're going to be right on top of it by the time we go green. Or we may have a 2-lap shootout. And if that's the case, if I'm calling, I just want to get way away from that.
Well, I tell you, I don't think he's too worried about getting tires this caution break. He's smooth sailing right now. I mean, I was watching him going through traffic, no problems at all. He's pulling away from the number 55, no issues.
For sure. Well, we're at 70 here, guys. I'm thinking we may go into halftime here. We'll wait and see. 71. We're right there at it, so we'll see what they decide to do. But man, Colin has put together an impressive run to get that number 67 machine up front here tonight. He started deep in the field. He got all the way back through here. Of course, we've had our rash of cautions, a little bit, a large field. Over 20 cars started tonight, and right now we have 20 still running. So guys, we've still got a lot of cars out there on track right now.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that. Usually, you got to field.
Oh, I think he broke up
Kyle.
on us. We lost Kyle.
Breaking up just a little bit. Or a lot of
Usually when you got a big field, you see towards the end, just only you could have 20 cars, and at the end, and all of a sudden you have 10. So, but these guys here tonight are trying to keep it together. So avoiding wrecks is something you really want to do, but it's hard.
It is hard, but these guys are doing a nice job with it. As we're coming to 73, and I'm going to look to see if the lights are out on the pace car here. Because they have not pulled them in yet. They may extend the caution to get to 75. A couple of different things they could do here. Lights are out.
Looks
Well,
like they're going green. Yep.
well, come to think of it, they need to go green anyway because they do their halfway break under due to the pace car continuing around in circles.
There we go. 67 with a great jump. Number 55 still hanging on a second there. He pulls away from the 88.
Nice and even start here, coming to 74. Steve's still trying to track down the 67 machine of Colin. Not happening yet. 73 in the book, 74 on the board here. Battle for second. KD all over the back of Steve here. And when they cross the stripe this time by, or excuse me, next time by, the field will freeze. We will bring them all to pit road, KD. Sideways,
Woo.
he ain't going.
Colin
was
even
close.
kind of gotten a little bit in the wall up front.
And here they come through 1 and 2. And this right here should be it. Your leader at halfway is going to be Colin as he crosses the stripe. Steve second. And Katie sets her in third. We'll see if they're bringing them down this time. Indeed, they are slowing down. But we will start our 5-minute halfway break. For drivers there, Josh, how does having a 5-minute break change things for you?
I have no idea. I'm not exactly sure how that works. How does it work? You got 5 minutes.
You just pull it
to
in
stop.
pit, just stop. You got 5 minutes there. You'll sit on pit road.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Yeah, well, it gives the drivers a good break. You know, cool down, maybe think about what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do things, and yeah, this is just a good break. I wish my league had that.
Yeah, I think it's unique. It gives this league something different. So, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go to commercial, and we'll be back with you here in about 60 seconds with a driver interview and getting you ready here for the second half. You're from Stanford in the AMA Modified Zone. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys, and we're back, and we're getting Mr. Colin in the booth with us here in just a moment. Where is Mr. Colin? You got him there?
Yeah, how you doing, Colin?
Good, guys. How are you?
We're doing great. My name's Kyle, up here in the Extreme Racing Network booth with Matt and Josh, and we just wanted to ask you a few questions. I would like to go first. I was talking with them earlier about you, and we saw you come out of nowhere in practice and throw a huge time down. But what happened with qualifying, man? You came out there with 30 seconds to go.
Got back in late. I went out to the shop out back and then got back in late and then went out and then messed up and was like, screw it, we'll just start in the back and see how it goes.
Yeah, I figured he was up for the challenge.
Well, how does it feel to go from 16th, moving all the way up to that third position? How did it feel to just go that? I mean, you had to pass plenty of cars. So, I mean, did you think you were gonna move up, or did you just have good luck?
I thought I was gonna move up, just not as fast as I did. I was actually just babying the car, not trying to push it too hard because I know we had it's slick out there, so I wasn't trying to push it too hard. And then once I got up to the top 5, that's when I started pushing a little bit, wanted to get to the lead and set the pace.
Well, yeah, I mean, if Matt or Josh wants to ask any more questions, I'll hand it over to them.
All right, how'd you make that outside pass?
Threw it off in there and it stuck.
That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. Even if that caution did not come out, I knew you were going to clear him. That was a brilliant move.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, good luck out there.
All right, thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. A great interview there with Colin, and that outside pass. I'm still in shock over that one.
Yeah, it's going to be the highlight of the race right there.
We're gonna have to clip that.
It's not over yet.
Well, I have decided that I can't get to my team speak at the moment, so if you want to grab Steve, and we'll get a word with him as well before we go back green flag race.
All right, let's go ahead and move Steve up here, and you guys can ask him some questions.
Hey, how you doing, Steve Baker? This is Josh up in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got a copy? Try it again.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on, we're about to grid back up here in about 10 seconds.
All right. Should we?
Yeah, we'll let him go and let him help get him lined back up. Steve, we'll holler at you here in a little bit, buddy.
Hi, man.
Well, we ran short on time there, but hey, what a great first half that was. Ready for a second half here. But folks, I don't think my prediction is going to hold up.
No, I don't think so. Are we counting the break?
No, we're not going to count the break. We'll just count. Yeah,
we should. I want to win.
Hey, that's cheating. Well, Kyle, buddy, I think your prediction may be in line here.
I mean, since what do we have? We have 6 here, so if we had the same amount in the first,
I'm winning.
Yeah, you would exactly be right if you had the first, the same as the second. Yeah, but I think 15 was a little high. I think I should have gone a little lower.
Yeah, I don't know. I think actually Matt's prediction here with 10 might be more accurate because, we've changed back to single file now. It's a little bit less crazy. But I don't know. It might get even more crazy here at the end up front. People are going to be wanting to win this race.
For sure. And track temp right now is down to 109. I believe earlier it was a little bit higher than that. So we've lost a little bit of track temperature. Track's starting to cool down just a little bit. Should be fun here when we go back green flag racing in just a moment. Again, they will get them lined back up. Once we get them lined back up, we will throw the yellow. They'll come around and then we'll get ready to go green flag racing once again. And once we do, if we do go green, guys, we've only got about 24 minutes of green flag racing left. Should be interesting if this thing goes green all the way. If that happens, big if.
All right, so who's you guys' predictions for the winner of this race? You got 67, you got the 55, maybe the 88, or somebody else. Who y'all think?
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with 67. I've just never seen he's doing amazing tonight. That's all I have to say.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with I gotta go with the 88. I mean, I know that might be a little shocker, but shoot, if we have a late race caution here, a green-white checkered, the 55 and the 67 might get into each other. I don't know, and the 88 might be able to take advantage of that. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the 88. He's been pretty consistent here.
Well, I'm going to go with Steve Baker. I think Steve's got a good shot. He's got a lot of reasons trying to hang on to that championship lead. We head to Langley there next week. So I think Steve's going to do everything he can to get around that number 67 of Colin. We will just have to wait and see as they continue to line them back up. This might take them a few minutes. It's a lot of cars to get reordered. We've seen them do this before, and it took them a little bit, so we'll get them lined up here in just 77 out of 150 is complete here. So once we go back rolling, then we'll get the yellow flag back out. I would say by the time we're back green, it's going to be around lap number 85. So it's not quite a full run of the first half, but it's going to be really close as we're rolling off pit road now. And we should see the yellow flag deploy once everybody's out on the racing surface. Well, guys, it's been an interesting first half already.
Yes, sure has. Like I said, I think we're gonna see even more exciting, crazy moves towards the end. I mean, people want that win. Everybody wants to win, so there's gonna be some crazy moves. And we've seen that happen a lot already throughout this race. Diving into the corner real low, making a low move. We've seen where it worked and where it hasn't worked. I think we're gonna see that a lot more.
And don't get confused, fans. This the first part of this race, as you saw, was something, but that's not how this second part's going to be. This second part is you either win it or lose it in the second part.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're going for the win. No helping teammates. No helping each other. We're going for the win. That's where we're going.
Alrighty, we're going to adjust a little bit of the comments here. SRTV pulling for the 55 machine.
Yep, just read that.
Man, I'm right there with them. I agree. I think Steve's got a good shot at it. I really do. And if we look down through here, everybody in the comment section is so great. Thank you for coming out. Really enjoy having you on the channel. So Linda, you were here last week. Great to see you back out here with us. Everybody involved. It's a lot of fun. And we made history tonight, folks. 3-man booth. And it actually went way better than what I anticipated so far. So we'll keep it rolling here for the second half.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna quickly let you know about a broadcasting thing, Matt. Chris Yates, my cousin, who races in SRU, he just told me that the commercial did not play, so I don't think they're gonna get paid for that ad, Matt.
Let me go back and see what's going on. Good catch there. Wonder why it didn't play. Hang on. Well, while we're under yellow, let's try it one more time here. Now it's playing. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Of course, Slide Job Sales Racing Diecast and Collectibles, a big sponsor of the channel. You can check them out every Saturday evening. Go grab your diecast. I know me and Josh, we may or may not spend way too much money. Just saying.
Oh yeah, I already spend too much on iRacing. It just makes it even worse. Gotta buy diecast.
We'll see. You get over there hanging out with Jay and Boss Lady, and they convince you to buy more.
Oh yeah, but hey, at least you get a discount for being a sponsor. It's good for me too.
And most definitely, and not only that, it's great people. It's a lot of fun to go over there and do the whole bidding and get to know the communities. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment. Here we go, guys. Second half coming right up on Extreme Sim TV. Colin out front, Steve second, Katie third, Justin fourth, Adam sits fifth, Rex sixth, seventh, Brandon, eighth, Brian, and ninth is Zach. And rounding out the top 10 is going to be Rich as we go with green and flag racing. One second. Out of turn to number 4, we'll see the green and flag a wave.
Green.
And we're back underway, coming to lap number 84.
Oh, big contact in the back.
Yeah, we got some cars sideways back there. I need to get
That
a car
caution, yeah,
number.
this caution needs to come out.
I think they got to get it up and back out underway.
Oh, they did? That's
Wow.
surprising. That was big contact.
We'll go back and take one more look at it. It was at the back of the field. Wow. Big checkup here on the restart. How in the world did they hang on to that? Yeah, the 8 got kicked up the racetrack, but he held on to it. Wow. But we'll keep it rolling here. Good for me. That helps my caution count.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, like you said, it's time to go.
Most definitely. Colin definitely at this point starting to check out on the field. Baker second. Third right now is KD. KD trying to hold a pack of hungry cars off behind him as we're coming to 88 here. And again, at this point in the race, you don't want to lose any track position because you don't know if you'll be able to get it back.
Yeah, Matt, if you can go and switch that camera up to the leader here of Colin Allman, Season 7, just take a look at him. Look how hard he is racing right now. I mean, he is aggressive. He is not conservative one bit. So those tires are just blowing right off.
You know,
Yeah, and I was about to comment on that actually. You gotta wonder, maybe, you know, Colin Allman, he's racing hard, trying to keep this lead and dominate the entire race, but you gotta wonder, is Steve Baker just holding back and saving his stuff up and seeing if he can go capture the win here in a little while?
yeah, you definitely got to wonder about that because I tell you, looking at this, Colin is definitely driving that car to its absolute edge, and that's going to wear those front tires out. Then your rears are going to start to go, and then you're basically driving around on an ice skate rink.
Yeah, he's definitely not driving it easy right now. You can see every time he goes into the corner, he's wiggling a little bit. We'll get a caution on the racetrack.
Yellow a flag in the air, and we'll see if we can find it here. And it looks like it maybe goes 3. Indeed, it is out of turn number 4. He goes around, goes down and visits pit road there for a second backwards. And the yellow flag gets displayed. The O3 machine of Charles going around brings out the yellow once again here tonight.
And Chris Yates, Tree Snapper 89 in the comments, he says, and sometimes you get candy too, referring to the Slide Job Sales auctions. Sometimes, if you have a Kyle Busch M&M's car, you get a package of M&M's with your car.
Or yeah, and definitely. Or I've seen a couple other things. Twizzlers, I think, was one that went.
Oh yeah, Twizzlers and a lot of the Dale Earnhardt Oreo cars that he has coming up there. You get a package of Oreos. That's pretty good. Of course, it's just a small pack. It's not a huge box of Oreos or anything, but you know, it's still great.
Short. Well, we're sitting here, buddy. We're back under yellow again. You talked about Colin over pushing that car. Does this help Colin or does it hurt him getting these yellows?
Well, it's with yellows, it's gonna help him because he gets to slow down, take a breather. But it's just if he doesn't change his ways of his driving and he goes right back out of the restart, blowing those tires off like he's been, then I'll tell you, lap 120, 130, he's gonna be sending it right into the wall and ruining his whole day. So, if he can really get in his mind that he needs to slow it down, and there's no need to win it right now. There's absolutely no need to win it.
I mean, yeah, and we're having all these cautions here. I mean, there's no need to pull away from the rest of the pack.
Because you're just gonna slow right back down with them.
Yep, exactly. And we're having all these cautions. Yep.
That'll be a 7th caution here tonight.
Ooh.
Oh,
Matt, you got to be nervous here.
I'm starting to get nervous. I'm starting to get a little nervous here.
I don't know, man. I think Josh got you. I think there'll be 12 cautions. Exact 12.
I think if we all 3 come back to do more broadcasts, we need to go buy a bag of beans. And Josh, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And whoever,
Boss lady.
if we go over, somebody's eating the beans.
Oh yeah. Of course, we're gonna have to have video chat too, so we can confirm that we're eating the beans.
For sure. Well, lights are off on the pace car once again.
Tires are not.
They are not, most definitely. Kyle, save us, buddy.
Nope.
Oh, anyway, we're getting ready to go out and green flag racing once again. As we come out of turn number 4, and the green flag will go in the air. We're back underway here at Stafford.
Great jump by the number 67 and number 55 as well. 67 dives right on down into the corner. 55 hanging on. And back there in third place, we got the 46 all over the bumper of, who is that? 88 of Osbon.
Yeah.
Osbon?
It's going to be the 74 Justin Bankowski in fourth, battling hard with the 88 of Katie Osbon. Look at these battle here. There's catching up right on the 55 is Steve, so we're going to have a battle here for second and third.
Now, battle right there in front of you here is Steve trying to hang on. And these laps continue to tick down. I'm in the 98 here. Steve, I truly believe Steve's just trying to save his tires at this point. And maybe save it for a late race run at Collin. Get up there and mix it up a Collin here later on. But this battle third on back. Looks like a bunch of go-karts out here running around 1, 2, 3.
Take a look back in that fifth position of, let's see who it is, Adam Jones in the number 46 car catching another number 74. He's going to try to run that outside earlier, but that didn't work for him, so he's going to dive down to the bottom here and going to push. We're going to put Justin right on that high side. Let's see if he can pass him here. Coming up turn 4. Ooh, it's going to be close.
Justin up high. Looks like he's going to give him the line. There goes the 46. He's going to advance his position to fourth.
Nice move. Nice. Well, everybody will get back in line and once again, and right back to the bottom of the racetrack. They are definitely bottom feeding on this racetrack here tonight. You don't want to come off the bottom. It could cost you dearly if you do. Of course, right now, 10:04 Eastern Time. We appreciate each and every one of you staying up and watching some AMA Modified Racing Series action here on Extreme Sim TV each and every Wednesday. Tonight you get 3 men. Last week you had 2. Next week we might have 5 of us. Who knows?
Definitely. Might have to bring Noah in here next.
Yeah, no, just keep bringing them on. Well, nice and smooth out there right now. I've actually, knock on wood, surprised. The later in this race we go, the more smooth and spread out they seem to be getting. Well, Steve Baker is still trying to hang on to second. Collin has just checked out into another zip code. Here's the problem, guys. Even if Steve is saving his tires, he's starting to lose so much ground that he can have issues running them back down.
Yeah, he could. He has to have a balance there. He doesn't want to save too much and not be able to catch them. We got another caution on the racetrack.
Well,
it's getting very close to you, Matt.
Well, we'll go back and take a look at it.
It's number 8.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, like I was saying, you don't want to let the guy get totally away because, you know, well, then he's going to win the race.
that number 3 car just sent it too hard into turn 4 and unfortunately spun out.
Yeah, you said the number 3 machine? Yep, there it is. For sure, out into the pit box again. Here down towards
his
pit
night
road.
was ruined.
Yeah, he backed in the wall pretty hard there. He's going to have quite a bit of rear damage on that 03 machine. He'll get a tow back to pit road.
You know, if I don't know if you guys were looking at before that caution came out of Steve and KD. KD was about to pass Steve before that caution came out, and that has to suck for KD because he would have had that second position when that caution came out.
Yeah, and it really does. And with 45 laps remaining, you really don't have much time left to figure it out.
And here for the Extreme Sim TV fans, you guys are going to be on caution number 8.
Yeah, as we're taking a look at the race stats now. Now, it says 9 cautions. We discount the halfway break.
Yeah, so it'll be 8.
It'll be 8. 44 caution laps here tonight. 4 lead changes. And I will tell you what, I'm getting very, very nervous about my caution prediction.
Oh, yeah. And rounding back to Steve Baker. Yeah, he's definitely not saving his tires. 10 laps ago, he ran his fastest lap of the race, a 19:055, almost 19 flat. That's way faster than the pole time. Man, that's pretty fast.
Well, guys, we head to Langley Motor Speedway next week. It should be interesting when we go to Langley.
I don't like Langley.
Boo! You don't like Langley? Boo!
Nah.
Boo! Come on, Kyle, boo with me. Boo! You don't like? Yeah, exactly.
Boo.
Langley's awesome.
Well, I like it better than Thompson. I don't know about that jerk.
Free shout out to Fans Choice TV. You can watch racing action at Langley Motor Speedway every weekend on Fans TV. Hashtag they need to sign me as a sponsor.
Alrighty, fans. I know you missed me. I've been quiet here tonight, but I'm gonna take this caution. I'm gonna take the green flag. That's okay with you, Matt?
And go for it, buddy. Have at it.
Alrighty, because we're coming down here the back stretch, so this is a perfect time for these guys to realize as time is running short, you only got about 40 laps left. This is a great time to pass. It's a great time to figure out what's making it work. Let's see here, coming into turns 3 and 4, that green flag is going to drop here in just one moment. Here we go. 67 going to start you tonight for lap 109. Here we go. You get another great start. Right behind him is Steve Becker, the number 55. Right behind him is KD8. 88 of KD. Right behind him, Adam Jones, really running it hard tonight. And that 46 car right behind him, Justin Bankowski in that 74 car. Really single file here right now. Let's see what we can make out of it.
Yeah, you know, as we got a battle back here around 5th, that's going to be Justin under fire. Or Justin trying to pick up a spot, excuse me. He'll fall back in line. Everybody single file 5th on back. And we've seen a lot of that with 40 laps to go. Well,
Yeah.
whoa. Nearly contact there.
That 70, the 46 car looks like he's drunk out here. He's moving lines every lap. It's a different line.
Oh, God.
Stick to one line.
Oh, God.
Don't say it, Matt.
Okay, then, as the battle continues. Langley, Stafford PD, we might need to get a hold of you, but,
yeah.
Anyway, battling continuing here. Colin way out in front. And right now, Steve Baker trying to hang on to second here.
And you remember how I mentioned Steve's fastest lap? Well, guess what? Collins, 18.997.
Gosh.
He's in the 18s. He's not saving either. Well, we knew that, but... Yeah, and he's pulled away from the field now. They might need to check his car. I don't know, man. He's flying.
Yeah, he is absolutely getting it. KD, all sorts of sideways. He's right there to the back bumper. Steven trying to hold him back there. But man,
KD's all over his bumper. He's trying so hard to get to second. Maybe he can drive away from Steven if he can get around him. Maybe that's what he's thinking right now. Maybe I can go up there and challenge the number 67.
Oh, trouble. Your leader into the outside wall off of turn number 2. He gets it straightened back out, but he smacks that wall a ton. And I think he has broke his right front suspension. If I look at the way the car's driving, he's definitely slowed down. Big disaster here.
Yeah, that might end his race. Who knows? It doesn't look like he's losing the lead any too much. I don't know.
Oh, he is. Look, he definitely is.
Is he?
Little, but I've definitely seen that he's lost a little bit of time there.
And the car looks like it's very, very unstable right now.
Well, let's see if he can manage it. If he can manage this thing to the win, man, that's talent.
30 laps, that would be something.
Oh, man. Just for your sake, Colin, I don't want you to lose this because if Kyle interviews you after the race, after hitting the wall, for your sake, I don't want to see you lose it. And for my sake. Well, new shirts coming to Extreme Sim TV with Simon Cowell Broadcasting. I'll face on it. Side by side for second. And it was Steve Baker is finally going to give up the ghost. He'll drop back one position. Oh my goodness. And then side
Oh
by
man, there's the
side.
46.
Oh, be careful, folks. Oh, Steve sideways.
Ooh,
Oh,
46 in the back of him.
What a
oh.
great move by the number 88 car, trying to move 55 of Steve Baker up into the wall. That's a great move by 88, and that's going to give him second position.
46 taps the wall a little bit. Got to mention that was a pretty good move he had. He was tailgating the number 88, trying to also gain another position from Steven.
These guys are all
Fortunately, that didn't
over
work.
each other back here. Well, guys, we're getting down to it. We're going to have about 27 to go this time by.
Yes, sir. Laps are winding down. Ooh, we got some guys running. They're all over the track back here. Maybe we might see a late race restart here, and that's going to shake up some things. Definitely for the lead. I know they're not going to let the 67 get away that easy if we have a green-white checkered.
Yes.
67's catching those lapped cars already.
KD is
I don't
definitely.
think that damage is affecting them, Matt.
I don't think it's hurting him. There for a moment it looked like it, but it looks like he's got it under control. Steve Baker there falling back to third. He's just trying to come out of here with a good points position here at this point. Right now, 24 to go. Or excuse me, 25 to go. As we're taking them off, a little bit of a battle here. 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Oh, we got a
Oh.
spinner.
They're going to throw a yellow for it.
46 hard in the wall, too.
Wait, why would they throw a yellow for that?
I believe that iRacing through it.
No,
Says
Tyler threw
admin. I don't know. Maybe they figured that 46 of Jones. Maybe they thought he would come back down and left a few others.
It looks like the 12 got turned around as well.
Yeah, 46 climbed the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 12 got turned around.
That was two different accidents there.
Yep.
Number 12 gets turned and the 46 climbs the wall.
So the yellow come out, and so we had a car sitting backwards on the racetrack. And then he tries to get turned around, and he's got traffic coming. So at that point, yeah, the yellow had to come out.
Yikes. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know why he couldn't see the cars coming in his mirror. Spotter was telling him that wasn't very wise to come up on the track, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, now Simon Cowell 2.0. This works by one person being Simon Cowell, not two of us. What do I got to do? Be Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers. Oh my.
Happy day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, if he collected those two guys there, that could have made him a bit mad there.
Oh. So, folks, in the comment section, I'm going to depend on you guys for something. Down in the comments below and put your comments. What do you think about a 3-man booth? You like it? You don't like it? We're nuts. How Simon Cowell? Just anything.
Personally, I think it just makes it more exciting.
Oh, I think it's one of the most entertaining things ever.
Oh yeah.
While we're under yellow here, a couple of laps to go here. Colin out front. Looks like it'll be 20 to go when we go green back. Go back green, a flag, or racing.
Yeah, it's going to be 20 to go, and the laps don't last very long, so, yeah, 20 laps, it's 19 seconds a lap or less. Yeah, they're going to need to start, somebody's going to have to go after that 67. We got the 88 there in second position now. I wonder if he can get a good restart, maybe make a move on the 67. We haven't seen him in second place. It's basically been the 67 and then the 55 of Steve there in second. Gotta wonder what the 88's gonna do.
Yeah, you really do. He's right there on the outside.
I mean, they can't guarantee another caution. I mean, we've gone, what, 20 laps plus without a caution? Yeah, it's go time. Somebody's got to get that 67 out the lead if they're gonna want to have a chance.
Yeah, for sure. Well, 20 to go. When we see that green flag wave, we'll have 19 laps to go.
Porsche pulls off.
Green
Let's see,
flag, green
55
flag.
is pushing the 88
Yeah, I
there.
saw that.
Green flag out, 67 with a good jump. 88. Well, he didn't get as good enough recharge as I thought he would.
No, he didn't. Now drop back pretty good ways here, coming to 18
Alright, man,
laps
caution
to
is
go.
out. Caution is out.
Another caution on the speedway. Is that
Yellow
number 10?
is
That is
out.
number 10.
That's number 10.
No, we cannot go over 10. No, we cannot. No, bad drivers. We no go over 10. We do not have another caution. I'm not eating a bean. No.
We're gonna restart
know-
here probably with about 15 laps to go. You gotta be chewing your nails off over there, Matt. Are you gonna win? You gonna lose? What?
I have no comment.
You know how Matt, with how some of these guys been driving out here, I feel like alcohol is a huge factor.
Oh no, my God, no.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
That halfway
No.
point, I feel like they traded water in for a couple Bud Lights.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the big difference between real racing and simulation racing. I mean, you have the freedom of air conditioner and alcohol. So.
Oh God. I have lost control with the Zoom.
Yeah. Just hopefully 67 doesn't spill his Cheetos on his lap and he'll be able to hang on to it.
Jesus. Oh God. Tyler. Oh no. Tyler, when you eventually see this money, skip this part of the race.
Oh man, oh man.
Tree Snapper in at 89 in the comments. He says he's rooting for the Porsche.
Hey, that Porsche is faster than most of these cars out there.
Oh no.
I mean, that Porsche's had a lot of track time tonight. Oh man. But yeah, if these guys are really gonna want to win, they need to go after that 67. I mean, they can't just lag back like they've been doing. Gotta go.
Alrighty, fans, I'm gonna go ahead and give you. Let these lights drop. I'll give you these when that green flag drops. I'll give you some good commentating here. But no, they're gonna stay on. I don't know why. Maybe. Oh, I think we went delayed there. We had a couple cars that need to be waved around.
Yeah, we're waving around a couple here. Oh. Oh boy.
You all right over there, Matt?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I made Matt laugh too much there.
Well, see, see, this is how this commentary is gonna go. Either people's gonna really love it, or I'm gonna have some answering to do.
All right, let's go and flip the lights off on the pace car and flip those lights off on the track so you guys know what that means. That means we're going to be going green the next time by over this AMA Modified Series. We're going to be on lap 138 when that green flag drops. So let's see what we can do here. Colin, just making this race his. This is his race here tonight. Position number 1. That must be his favorite numbers. That's where he's been all night tonight. So I'm going to go and drop that green flag once these guys pull off a turn 4.
Alright, here we go. We will go
Green,
green to
green,
flag racing at 13 laps to go.
Oh, look
man,
at that.
caution is out. Caution is
Big
out.
wreck.
Oh, well.
The 86 is going to be your cause of caution here tonight.
Well, oh boy.
Actually, no, I might have to blame somebody else for that.
Alright, Simon Cowell.
And that is going to be the number 60 car's fault. That is 100% number 60
Oh,
car's
Jesus.
Yep, looks like he got out of line there, trying to make a
fault.
move on the inside.
He hopped his tire, Matt. You can't. You got to agree with me.
I'm defending. I'm defending.
Good, that's what I wanted.
I'm taking the company line of I'm not an admin, so I can't say anything. It was a racing incident. There's my company line.
Oh yeah, there you go. I mean, it's a racing incident. It's getting to the end of the race. Everybody's tired. They're wanting to get as good positions as possible, and the number 60 try to dive bomb the what number was that? Number 86, and yeah, it just didn't work for him. Yeah.
Well, yellow's back out, and if we take a look at the race statistics, well, yeah, I lost 11 yellows.
All right, now I gotta be chewing my nails here. Got one more caution until the end.
Well, Colin out front, hoping to hang on here.
Man, we're gonna restart with less than 10 to go. I mean, I just keep saying it, but man, they need to go after him. I kind of wish they would change it back to double file restarts, make it a little bit more interesting here.
And you know, I can understand that, but I think with the amount of cars we got, I think leaving it single file might be the way to go here.
So, Kyle, you think anybody's got anything for the 67?
No, absolutely not. I don't know what. You know, 67 is ahead of the tech because man, he must have something going in there. It could just be Colin, man. Colin, you are a great race driver, and you've really showed what it takes to be one here tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely a good driver indeed. You know, it takes a lot of talent. But you know, you think maybe a couple cans of NOS might be a factor in this? I don't know.
Twin turbos.
I don't think
I don't
NOS models on modified is a great idea.
Well, it might. I don't know.
Hey, blow the tires
Hey,
out.
he's drag racing down the straightaways. I'll tell you that much.
You know, he's almost popping a wheelie.
Oh boy. Oh, this has got to be the most entertaining night the movie I've ever had.
We should be able to turn these lights off here if race control will let me.
Click.
Oh, so you magically have the light button now?
And those race lights are going to turn off. Those free fans, those bright yellow lights are going to turn off.
Oh yeah, because Kyle or Simon Kyle. Let's just call him Simon Kyle over there.
There you go.
Wow.
Has the control box for some unknowing reason.
Exactly 5 laps to go. So anything can happen. I expect another caution. I do expect one. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Go ahead and roll them off here, guys.
All right, green is out, and it's actually 6 to go here. Off by 1 there, Kyle, and through 1 and 2. Here we go, nice and easy, and Colin pulls away. Here comes KD trying to do something. He's got Steven to his back bumper. Out of turn number 4, 5 laps to go. AMA Modified Series. Stafford 150 is coming to a close. Oh boy, it's going to be tight. 4 to go this time. Can anybody get to Colin? Or is Colin going to finish off a dream night here? Ooh, Colin slips up.
67 wiggled. KD is closing in. He's probably going to put the bumper to him. I would.
Here we go.
All or nothing. It's all or nothing.
Those tires, guys. Those tires. He's burning his tire
KD's
up.
got to hold on to it. He's got to get to the bumper. If he doesn't get to the bumper, he's not going to get it.
KD slips. He's going to lose the ground. Now
KD
Colin
slipped.
trying
That
to
might
pull
just
away.
be the race right there.
Man,
Nope,
Yeah,
got a
well,
caution.
Gosh.
Well, this is going to be an interesting finish
And
there.
that is 12 cautions here tonight.
Well,
All right.
somebody please, for the love of God, take away the caution button from my broadcast partner.
Ooh, this race will be extended for a green, right, checkered finish. Just got word here, Matt.
Yeah, for is the 8 up on his roof, and then, well, he just gets carried along there. Wow. Take a look here. Contact between the 12 and the 8. Oh, hard impact there, but ends his night. Well, we've got a green and white checkered, folks. Don't look now. You got a car out front, old tires.
I would not want to touch these tires with my bare hands because I would lose a couple fingers. These things are hot.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. And speaking of tires, yeah, I think we were right there. I think the 67's tires are kind of wearing down. He did not get a very good jump like he did. Well, he got a pretty good jump, but he was not pulling away like he usually does. That KD in that number 88, he was all over the bumper. He slipped up a little bit, and I know that caution saved him.
That 67 car of Colin Allman is one real great race car driver, and he must have excellent throttle control. I would love to see this guy in a dirt car because throttle control is a big factor in dirt racing, and he would be very, very good in a dirt car, I feel like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, Josh, you're more of a asphalt guy, right?
Yeah, more of an asphalt person. I mean, I have some experience in the dirt cars. I kind of like the sprint cars more than the late models. They're a little bit easier to drive, in my opinion. Wheeling those big late models is a little bit more difficult, but yeah, I enjoy the sprint cars and the dirt cars. Those are pretty fun. That's totally different from, say, a NASCAR Cup car on a mile and a half, which is what I drive most of the time. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get me and Matt here to a dirt race here soon. I'm gonna try to get some kind of get some advertising out for him, and hopefully we can pick up a dirt race because I would love to commentate with you guys on a dirt race. That would just be so much fun for me.
Oh yeah, dirt racing is a completely different story. I mean, yeah.
Well, here we go. Lights on the pace car should be out. It's going to be a green, white, checkered finish.
That's not a lot of time. You got 2 laps, 19 seconds per lap. That's just under 30 something, 36 seconds. Yeah, you got to get going. 88's got to get a good start here.
All right, can Katie get there? Here we go. Green, get ready to come out. Green flags in the air. Colin with a big jump. I think that right there probably won him in the race if he got it on the fly.
Great start for the number 67. There they go into number 2. Coming out of number 2, 67's pulling away. I don't think anybody's got anything for him. 88 blinking a little bit. Oh, he's back all the way up to the 55. Yep, contact there. 67 will see the white flag this time by.
Next flag win that Katie desperately trying to get to him, but I don't think it's going to happen. Now he's got a defense. He's got Steve Baker right there on his back bumper into 3 and 4. Colin's going to walk away with the race win here. Who's going to get second as they come out of turn number 4? Colin wins it, and Katie second.
Great race. Great race.
Great job, guys. What a way to finish it off. Wow.
Absolutely. A fantastic performance by the number 67. I mean, that outside pass we talked about, and then going through the field, dominating performance indeed.
Well,
folks, don't leave the stream. You see how we have more action here tonight on the Extreme Sim TV. We're going to be doing some interviews, and we'll give these drivers a chance to talk, and we'll kind of get how their experience went here tonight. So just stay tuned.
Also, there might be a fight in the broadcast booth or call out the booth. So I might just throw him out the window, Mr. Simon Cowell. But we'll be back with you.
Whoa, Matt. Whoa. Why am I being thrown out? What did I do?
I'm going to throw you out the window. All right, guys. Oh, as long as there's a mattress down there to catch it, right?
Yeah.
All righty, guys. We'll be back with your post-race interview in just one moment. Oh, man.
Boom.
Well, let's see. Let me grab a Mr. Colin up here right quick. We'll get a word with him in just one moment, folks. Actually, there he is, Mr. Colin. It's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on it, buddy?
Yes, sir.
You drove that car from the back of the field to the front of the field. You led 115 laps, and you're going to walk away with the win here tonight.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, that was my first race back in a while. I've been off and then came back on. Didn't even know we had green, white checkers. So I saw that pop up. I was like, oh, thought the race was over. But yeah, that last restart was fun.
Now, it looked like there near the end, your car looked to me like the tires on that car might have been worn out.
Oh, they were. I was pushing it to the limits pretty much the whole second half.
Alrighty, man. Yeah, I seen that back of that car wiggle around. You was hanging on to it. You also got the fence there. I think it was about 30, 35 to go. You got in the outside wall a little bit. Did that hurt your car any at all?
No, I didn't hurt it none. I mean, like I said, that's my first race in a while. I was trying to give it all I got, knock some rust off.
Well, what a way to do it, Colin. You're going to walk away with the win here tonight, buddy. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
I thank the guys at Front Stretch Mafia and Tyler for putting the league on. You guys for broadcasting.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations, Colin, on a race win.
Thank you, guys.
Alrighty.
That was Colin. Very good performance. And you heard what he said. He said, oh yeah, that was fun. He said it like that was easy. I mean, come on. First race back in a while, and he's just like, oh yeah, that was fun. No problems at all. He's, man, he's a good driver.
Alrighty.
He must be used to winning.
Must
Very
be.
used to winning. I wonder what his I rating is. I'm going to have to go look.
I'm going to have to, I'll grab KD up here with us, guys. I'm going to get a word with KD. Hey, KD, it's Matt and Josh and Kyle up in the booth. You guys?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Well, man, you did everything you could to get the call in there at the very end. I thought maybe if you could get to his back bumper, maybe you'd give him a little bit of a bump and run. Just didn't get the opportunity there. What kind of happened with that?
Well, once he got out to the lead, I kind of accepted my fate as a top 3. And then we started getting all those cautions toward the end. And, I don't know, he screwed up on one of the restarts, I think, and couldn't get a rhythm in, really. So I was starting to catch him. But as soon as I caught him, another caution flew. But, even if I was able to catch him, I don't really like giving people the bumper. So that's not really how I would have done the pass on him.
Well, you did a great job nonetheless. You bring it home second. And overall, how does this make you feel going into Langley next week?
I mean, it's awesome. I've got 2 wins now and a second place after only 3 starts. So, I mean, this is just what I need to keep having good, solid points days, and I'll find myself moving up the points.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations on P2. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys at Extreme Sim TV. The league here, it's awesome having these many cars in the field, and my family watching.
Alrighty, man. Congratulations, KD.
Thank you.
Alright, well, let's see if we can grab Mr. Steve Baker. Hey, Steve, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yes, sir. Gotcha.
Well, you brought her home third tonight. You led 33 of the 150 laps here tonight. Did the car just go away from you there at the very end?
Well, just looking at the practice times, I knew, Colin was going to be quick. He was quickest in practice, so I felt like when I got up to the lead, I was just sort of borrowing time there. I felt like Katie and him were a little bit quicker. But yeah, I couldn't get the grip through the middle and get back to the gas quick enough to stay with those 2. But other than that, the car felt pretty good. Probably shouldn't have taken any fuel there at the midway break, but I learned that for next time.
Alrighty, man. Well, nevertheless, if you're going to leave here probably the points leader, you did exactly what you needed to do. A good top 3 finish. You head to Langley next week. What's the plan to hang on to that points lead going forward?
Same deal, man. Just, kept it clean tonight. I don't think we really got into much of any incidents and just stayed away from the wrecks and finished the race. So if we can keep knocking off the top 5s and top 3s, then I think we'll be in good condition. I think we'll be about halfway through here after tonight. So still a lot of races left, but I think just finishing up in the top 5 and see how it falls from there. I know Colin, if he continues racing, and him and Katie are going to be tough to beat. They're quick, so.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on P3. You got anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go?
Yeah, my team, Jerry was out there tonight, SSR, Smoke Show Racing. Got SRTV network on the car. All the fans that watch and everybody who serves up, man. Me and Tyler and Mike try to put on a good league for everybody. So I hope everybody enjoys it and love having everybody out for a modified league, man. These cars aren't running in a lot of places, so it's good to finally have one up and running with a good group of guys. So hope to continue that out the rest of the season.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on the P3 here tonight, my man.
Thanks very much.
Well, there you have it, folks. Top 3 finishers will get you through your finishing results, and then we're going to kick it over to Kyle and Josh for final thoughts and opinions. And Simon Kyle, otherwise known as Kyle, there. I'm sure.
I knew it. I knew it.
I'm sure he'll have some sort of interesting opinion. So first and foremost, we'll go through the finishing results here. Let me get everything accurate here on my screen. Crazy racing line. As you can see, Mr. Colin with the race win, and their great job. You got Katie second, Steve third, and I think my ticker is broken. Hang on, folks. Guys, if you can take it from third on back, that'd be great. My ticker ain't showing names.
Are you still in the river, Josh?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, if you can go and round it out for him. I unfortunately left.
Oh.
Yeah, if you can just get third to like 10th, we'll call it good.
3rd through 10th.
Yep.
All right, so 3rd place was the number 55 of Steve Baker. He actually, where did he start? Didn't he start the pole position? I'm not even sure. Nope, he didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
Anyway, he had a good performance today. 4th place was 74 of Justin Bankowski. He kind of stayed back there a little bit. 54 Rex Hoyle will come home 5th position. 6th position will be the 46 of Adam Jones. Brian Neff in the 7th place. 8th place will be Gerald West. 9th goes to the 31 of Zach Coyer. And 10th place, rounding out your top 10, is Brandon Stokes in the number 12.
All right, there you have it. There is your top 10 unofficial finishing results. Again, and normally we do more, but kind of hard on me here. I can't really see what's going on. So we'll end it there. Well, final thoughts from you, Josh. We'll let you go first.
Oh, well, that was a pretty good race. Thought we were going to see a little bit more action taking the lead, but man, the 67 was just so fast, nobody could catch him. KD really impressed me at the end. He got around the 55 of Steve Baker, and yeah, he was up there challenging with the 67. But again, 67 was just so fast. I don't think anybody could have caught him.
I agree with you. My thoughts on the night, great racing. One of the funnest times I've had in a broadcast booth. One of the craziest broadcasts I've ever put on. But it was a blast. Thank you to both you guys for coming out. We had a great time.
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic. Thanks for letting me come in the booth. I've been dying to come into the booth with you. So next time I'll be on Extreme Sim TV. We'll probably be in a race car, unless if you let me come and help you out another day this week.
Yeah, most likely I'll get you back out eventually again to do another 3-man booth. Of course, Kyle, how much fun was it with 3 people out here, buddy?
Oh, it was definitely fun. We get another guy here who knows some things about racing and help us out. Finding cars out there that are wrecked. So it definitely adds some support when things got hectic, and we definitely needed it tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A little bit different of a show than I normally put on. I will freely admit that, but that was fun. That was legitimately fun. We'll find out how the league feels about it and how they liked it, and we might do more 3-man booths in the future. It might be something we look at trying to do more often. But for that, my throat's about gone. I'm gonna go eat lunch, guys. I will see you tomorrow night. Don't forget the Crow's Nest IndyCar Series back in action tomorrow night, tomorrow evening, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. They'll be heading over to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. sure to be a good night of racing there. But until then, for Matt, myself, Josh here, and Kyle, we'll tell everyone to stay safe. Have a good night and God bless. We'll see you in the next one here on Extreme Sim TV. And congratulations to your race winner here tonight for calling out front with a great run. We'll see you in the next one, folks.